Just now we mentioned about the neurofibrillary tangles. So the presence of it simply means that there is no tau protein that is going to hold together the microtubules firmly to support the cell. When there is nothing to support the cell is going to collapse. And what happens after it collapses? So it undergoes apoptosis. So apoptosis is a programmed cell death. So when the nerve dies, that means there is no nerve to conduct the impulses, to send the impulses, no relay of information. That means the memory cannot be stored, especially in the hippocampus as well as the cerebral cortex, because neurofibrillary tangles is commonly found in this region. And after that, one more thing I want to talk about is that in the case of plaques, so plaques, just now we mentioned about if there is a presence of plaque over this region, it is going to stop the nerve transmission. Besides that, plaques, it is a foreign object, so it is going to trigger inflammation. So what happens in inflammation? They will release free radicals and it will cause oxidative stress, and this oxidative stress is going to bring damage to the neuronal cell or nerve cell. So when the nerve cell is being damaged, there is lesser or reduction in the nerve transmission, impulses transmission. So there is no relay of information, and then it causes lesser memory being formed. And other than that, these plaques, it stands a chance that this plaques is going to deposit on the blood vessel. So it is going to deposit here, and eventually it is going to weaken the wall of this blood vessel. So what happens if it weakens the blood vessel? It stands a higher chance for the hemorrhage to occur. So it will cause a condition called amyloid angiopathy. Okay, in tangles, like what I said just now, in tangles, they are going to cause the collapse of the cell and then apoptosis. Okay, so basically these are the pathophysiology of both plaques and tangles. Pathophysiology of Alzheimer's disease caused by plaques and tangles. Besides these two things, we also have cholinergic hypothesis. That means there's reduction in the transmission of acetylcholine. So what I can say is, because there is not much information recorded online or in the book, so what I can say is, because like for example we have plaques or we have tangles, so it is going to stop the neuronal transmission, nerve transmission. So when there's lesser nerve transmission, so what is the thing that is going to be transmitted between the nerve? That is the neurotransmitter. So when there's reduction of the nerve transmission, that means there is a reduction of neurotransmitter. So in this case, it's the acetylcholine. So that's what happens in acetylcholine or cholinergic hypothesis. Okay, so that's all for the pathophysiology.